Greetings, everyone. Sourcaps, and welcome back to Morrowind with Cookie Pete. In the last episode, we were named the Zainab Narafine, and in this one, we need to talk to him and his gula hands. There'd be trouble if you speak to our Ashcan and Gulakans about it, because they're superstitions. Perhaps you should speak to our wise woman instead. I was gonna kind of recap that, but let's try this. Well, Ulif Palin is war-loving, he's gonna live. Hate all Outlanders and proud, and will never suffer an Outlander to rule them. You must kill Ulif Palin's supporters, and help make the peace-loving Gulakan our Ashcan. So what is yours? By his bodyguard, Ahaz. So I'll have to fight those two alone. Ray Nabi with a poisoned blade. Enchanted armor. Oh, okay. There's literally nothing to do but to wipe out all four of them.
Outlander, what do you want?
What if I talk to you about... Alright.
Die, better.
Oh, wow. Those are actually kind of cool. I'll take them. Erdan the Wise. Wait, didn't I have a robe from Erdan? Or his shield? I mean, I'll take all this shit because it's unique.
Die.
I'll take that.
Die.
Do I have to make them attack me first? Oh, he did have a good axe. If I have to taunt them into attacking me, I'll be annoyed, but there's a reason I haven't quick saved. Han Amu to become the Ashcan, seek him out in his yurt. He lacks but three things: strength, courage, and wisdom. So it's you, huh? I don't want to be the Ashcan. I can show him one of these Hold on. Take the robe. Take that. Fine, take the axe. If you had your speech better, you could do it. See the wise woman and get from her from it, the enchanted heirloom.
What do you want?
That one was actually really short. Mostly because it was all murder, and all in one building. Wait, did I actually get it already? Get from her the seizing. Okay, I think I still need to get it. There it is. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Alright, now for the fun part. We're in the middle of nowhere. I need to get to Vivek. Actually, what I'll do is I'm going to pause. I'm going to real quickly travel back to our guide to see what she has to say.
May you find me worthy of your attention.
And then we'll go to Vivek. Right? Right. Okay. Because remember, we got that secret note that said we needed to go meet the priest in his chambers. So I'll be right back. Alright, here we are. Back to her. Yeah, what is the 6th and the 7th? We talked about the 6th. It's blind as already started. Vivek's high priest, Seirani, has asked to see you when you are them. Go to him. Vivek's tried to keep Karsanak tools a secret. We need these tools. Get Karsanak tools from Vivek. They're the key. Okay. And the 7th trial. So I came all the way over here. Just to be told I gotta go to the church anyway. Alright. Alright. Crash? I think it crashed. I'll be back when we're at Vivek. Okay? I'll be back when we are at the temple in Vivek, specifically. Alright, here we are, back in Vivek. I think we actually need to go into the High Fane. But I don't remember.
Find someone else to bother.
I'm just wondering if you could tell me where to find Seirani. Nope. Alright. That's not a happy ordinator. Yeah, people aren't thrilled to see me here, are they? Well, there's one door, but I suspect there's an easier door to use. In the Hall of Wisdom, maybe?
What was that?
It's the library. It's the underworks. I might have to go sewer diving. this way. Let's try it. Yep. You see there's a 45 level door? There he is.
There's no time for talk now. Go.
Or is there time for talk? You know the temple's doctrines on Nevergreen. Perhaps it's time to change that doctrine. Must protect them from false doctrines, and you associate Imperial intelligence makes your motivations seem suspect. You've been chosen by them both, and we have reached a crisis with Dagather, and we can no longer protect the people against the awakened Sixth House. Your prophecies may represent our last hope. Our situation is desperate, but I would rather have you hear it from the details of our situation and circumstances leading up to it. Lord Vivek himself has asked to see you. Would you agree to a private meeting with him, and hear in person what he has to say? Good. Here are the two. The private back entrance to my quarters, the other to the locked entrance to Lord Vivek's palace. Great, at present, ordinators are not completely under my control, so for now I'll ask you to avoid confrontation. He's expecting you. Patience, but perhaps it's better not to keep him waiting. I think, yep. Now, one thing I want you to keep in mind. A while back, we saw, pretty sure we saw a message, but if we haven't, I talked about a back door. Back onto the main path. And when I thought I'd fucked up everything, and I could not be called the Hlau Hortator, I asked a couple of fans of this
Probably nothing.
if they'd rather see console commands or the back door. Now, thankfully, it became a moot point because I fixed it, but they were curious about this back door, so let me tell you a little bit about it. If you see that message right here, with his character's death, the thread of prophecy is shattered. Like, let's just say in day 2, you kill the wrong person, restore a saved game, or restore the fate, or perhaps exist in this doom world you have created. You see that message? That's not necessarily true. You can still beat the game.
No time for talk now. Go. There's no time for talk.
Now, what I don't remember is where is the secret meeting room with Vivek? I don't think he actually told us.
Keep moving, scum.
I'm trying to move. You're in the way.
Leave me.
Not yet. You gotta tell me where the hell Vivek is. Yeah, but where is he expecting me? Is it? No, wait, it's just out back, isn't it?
Leave me.
Took the long one. I remember where Lord Vivek's palace is.
I can already tell I'm not going to like this.
Excuse my throat. This is the palace of Vivek. Also, I don't know if you caught that about how the Ordinators are not under his control. And there's Vivek himself. So if you saw that and you wanted to continue on the main path, you take these notes here, which are the plans to defeat Dagather, series of raids, scattered out, killing his people inside the ghost fence. This is a little history of the Battle of Red Mountain. Dagather's plan themselves. Theocracy based on the newborn god. Expose the false worship of the tribunal. Cover ancient territories. Establish the house. remembered only his friendship with Dumek, the orcs. Urged him never to make war on it. He was troubled. He went to his old friend. Dagathar found out that people were using the heart of the earth to make a new god, and his council told him not. Kill you and your people. They went to war. And the sad part is he asked the Dwarf King, and the Dwarf King might not have known about it, or lied that he did know about it, and they tried to. And the rituals, if they're able to summon Nevri Azura, but Almalexia used poisoned candles, and Slothasil used poisoned robes, and Vivek used poisoned invocation. So they murdered him. The tribunal. So yeah, that back door will become more apparent in just a minute. Actually, I'll tell you about the back door, and then we'll go back to the regular way. The back door is killing Vivek. He's a snarling, powerful god, and he's going to murder us. He's got a couple thousand hit points. You can do it. But on him, he has a lump. We have business, you and I. Also notice he's got no... two conflicting accounts. My own true account and another false account. I don't care whether you believe it or not. I leave it up to you to judge which is true. Keep our business short. Remove my curse upon the Neverine and the prosecution of the dissident priest. Proclaim all to Morrowind that Skinky Pete is the incarnate and the savior of the hand. These things I will do whether you wish it or not. Next, I surrender to you the power and responsibilities of defeating Dagathur. You may choose to refuse, I will not compel you. You will receive as this gift artifact called the Wraith Guard. You may accept the gift and then do with what you will. You will receive responsibility as an oath. You may give it your oath, or you may keep it or break it as you like. First, will you accept it? Sure. Sensible. Now your oath. Before all gods and men, before all spirits visible and invisible, before my honor and your honor, to dedicate yourself and Wraithguard to the defeat and destruction of Dagathur and the preservation of Morrowind and its people. Yeah, why not? Sensible, but not very good. Hoping no hesitations about it. Representation of time passing. Don't be alarmed. You are being taken out of time in order to avoid the unpleasant experience of learning how to use Wraithguard. It will be over before representation in total darkness. How to sense, weight, or destruction, know it. Now the tenthful, you are out of the champion. There will be no more prosecution of dissident priests, and I hope both sides shall swiftly be reconciled. You may leave as you wish, but I think there are at least two things you ought to know before you leave. How to use Wraithguard, and how to defeat Dagathur. Why did I break my oath to Azura not to use Karsanek? Why did I cause others to suffer? Swore we would never do it. We broke our oath, we turned our backs on the old gods. Still see no compelling reason to worship Aedra or Daedra. Respect I had, and respect for myself, I never should have betrayed my oath. Of all my life's actions, I represent that the aura. Respect that question, and you for it. The more I can say is I did the best I saw with what I saw. Can you, a mortal, presume to judge the actions? Destroy Dagathur, and then we will discuss my sins. Then you will earn the right to judge me. He's kind of a dick. Dagathur's defenses. Earth's plan. His powers. Slavants. And why did I wage war on the Navarine? Why did I try to suppress it all? Why did I try to kill you? Because you threatened my faith and followers. And I need their faith to hold back the darkness. So here's one thing I was talking about Ghostgate. Faith is right now the only thing fueling it. They're using all of their powers for it. Because it was on... yeah. Execute the dissident priests. Why is Dagathur winning? Winning because he is close to the source of power, Lorcan's heart, and because he obtains the passions of madness, and we have settled into lonely, unrewarding, dogged dreadfulness. And finally, perhaps, because he's stronger and smarter than we are. And we were in the matter of denying it. How does the tribunal make campaigns into it? Dagathor and his kin, the Hearts always revived them. Later we realized we couldn't defeat them. Created the ghost skins. These solutions were effective until Dagathor ambushed us and captured Sunder and Keening. And now their fortunes have waned. What is Wraithguard's power? Protect us from the fatal energies of Sunder and Keening. We did not. Legend said that we murdered him comes from a story told by a shield companion, Androla Sul, who lived among the Ashlanders. Kind of persuasive. 2 accounts of his death. Wow, there's a lot of stuff. White armatures, where is Dagathor? Like being a juggler, they're always moving. I can talk to you more about that in a minute. Oh, whoops. Remember, I don't feel it. If I can remember the feeling. Alright, to defeat Dagathor, we must recover the artifact's hammer, the hammer Sunder, and the artifact blade Keening from those. And with Wraithguard, Sunder, and Keening to Dagathor, he'll be destroyed. There's the plan. So, we got this fancy thing called Wraithguard. Constant effect. It's heavy armor, but it's so good, even when it's shit at it, that it's pretty good. Shield, reflect, resist blight disease, which is useless to us, resist shock, fire, frost, magicka, and poison. Those aren't. So that's just going on. Looks like that. It's a Dwarven Gauntlet, basically. So let's see how he said the general died. I'm just curious real quick. They wanted to save it. All agreed and swore our oaths. The tools would never be used. And they say they went with him. And he had learned the power of the tools of his own. Our guards resorted to force to secure the tools. Guess he had somehow been affected. I feel he privately learned how to do it. So it's still got them for studying safekeeping. Completed our rituals to become our newfound powers. So it's still said to it. Yeah, you know, you don't actually mention how he died here. I'm pretty sure you guys killed him. But yeah, that back door I was talking about. If you kill Vivek, and it's a hard thing to do, he'll have a lump on him that is an unactivated Wraithguard. And then, and only then, can you go back to our one remaining dwarf friend we know. And if you either have a high enough reputation or you bring these to him, he'll reactivate it for you. And then when you put it on, you take 200 damage. Minimum 201 damage. No, 200, yeah. So putting it on, we would die anyway. If we went, the back door would kill us. Then it works for perfectly normal. And you follow these plans regardless from this point on. So, we go to Ghostgate. And I'll get us there between episodes. We're getting close, alright? Thanks for watching, everyone. Until next time, take it easy.